check the given are arithmetic progression or not. Okay, the first question is 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Let us check it out. 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. So to check whether the given series is in arithmetic progression or not, we need to find out the difference of the terms. This is first term, consider it as A1. This is second term, A2. This is third term, A3, and it goes on like that. Now we need to find out the common difference, that is A2 minus A1 and A3 minus A2. If this difference is same, then the given series is in arithmetic progression. Otherwise, it is not AP. Let us check now. Here, A2 is 4 minus A1 is 2. 4 minus 2, it is 2. The same way, A3 is 6 minus A2 is 4. 6 minus 4, 2. So, common difference, that is D, is same for both the subtractions. So, we can say that the given series is in AP. Next, let us take the second question. 5, 11, 17 and so on. 5, 11, 17 and so on. Here also same again. This is A1 and this is A2 and this is A3. So let us find out the difference. A2 minus A1 equals to 11 minus 5, which is 6. A3 minus A2 is equals to 17 minus 11, which is also 6. Here common difference is 6. Then we can say that this is in AP. Next, third question. 3, 9, 14, 21. 3, 9, 14, 21 and so on. This is A1, this is A2, this is A3 and goes. So now first we need to find out A2 minus A1. So A2 is 9 minus A1 is 3. 9 minus 3, it is 6. Next, A3 minus A2. A3 is 14 minus A2 is 9. 14 minus 9, it is 5. Here A2 minus A1 value is 6 and A3 minus A2 value is 5. So A2 minus A1 value is not equals to A3 minus A2. Then we can conclude that this is not in AP. Next, question number 4. 6, 12, 19, 24. 6, 12, 19, 24. So we need to find out A2 minus A1 value. The same way A3 minus A2 value also. Here A2 is 12 minus 6. 12 minus 6 is 6 and A3 is 19 minus A2 is 12. 19 minus 12 is 7. So here also the common difference is not same. Then this is not in AP. Next, question number 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 and goes. 5, 5, 5, 5 and so on. Here second term is 5 minus first term is also 5. 5 minus 5, 0. Third term is 5 minus second term also 0, again 5 only, sorry 0 only. So here the common difference is same, so that we can conclude that this is in AP. Next, find next 3 terms of the AP if first term and common difference is given. Let us check the first question. A value is given as 2 and D value is given as 1. A is nothing but first term and D is nothing but the common difference. So next 3 terms we need to find out. A and A1 both are same. Don't get confused at all. A1 also same. So now A1 is given as 2, right? Now what we need to do is, for the first term we need to add the common difference. A1 plus D. So A1 is 2 plus common difference is 1. 2 plus 1, that is 3. This will become A2. The same way for A2, if we add the common difference, here A2 is 3 plus common difference is 1. 3 plus 1, 4. Then we will get the third term. The same way for third term, if we add the common difference, third term is 4 plus common difference is 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. This will become the fourth term. So these are the next three terms. So first term is given in the question itself, that is 2, comma second term is 3, then 4, then 5. These are the first four terms. Next, second question. A equals to 5, D equals to minus 2. A equals to 5, D equals to minus 2. So we want now A2, that is second term, right? So first term plus common difference. 5 plus common difference is given as minus 2. So now 5 plus into minus 2. 5 minus 2, 3. This will become A2. The same way now A3 is nothing but A2 plus common difference. So A2 is 3 plus common difference is minus 2. So 3 plus into minus 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. Now the same way if you want A4, A3 value plus common difference. 1 plus into minus 2, 1 minus 2, minus 1. Next, A equals to minus 2, D equals to minus 4. A equals to minus 2 and D equals to minus 4. So now A is nothing but A1, right? So A2 we want. Then after A3 and then after A4. Still if you want more we can write like this only. So now minus 2 plus common difference. Minus 2 plus into minus 4. Minus 2 minus 4 minus 6. Minus 6 plus common difference. Minus 6 plus into minus 4 minus 6 minus 4 minus 10. Next, minus 10 plus common difference. Minus 10 plus into minus 4 minus 10 minus 4. It is minus 14. Next, find 22nd term of the AP. So sometimes he will give in the question itself that the given progression is arithmetic progression, whereas sometimes he won't mention that the given one is arithmetic progression. In case in the question if it is not given that it is AP, we need to first show that it is arithmetic progression, then after we need to solve it. But in this case he already gave it is AP, so no need to solve that one. Of course if you want you can solve also, no problem. Okay, now he's asking find 22nd term. So nth term formula, an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. N is nothing but which term he is asking, 22nd term. So 22 equals to a means first term. Here first term is 2. So 2 plus n means which term is asking, 22nd term minus 1 into common difference. Here second term is 5 minus first term is 2. So 5 minus 2, it's nothing but 3. So the common difference is 3 now. If we simplify this, A22 equals to 2 plus 22 minus 1, 21 into 3. So which will be equals to 2 plus 21 3s are 63. 2 plus 63, 65. So 22nd term of the given progression is 65. Next, is 0 a term of the given progression 22, 19, 16? In this question also he clearly mentioned that already the given progression is AP only. So no need to prove that again it is as AP. In case if he didn't mention that it is AP, then compulsory we need to prove that it is AP by checking the common difference. Okay, now same again nth term formula, an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. N means which term, but in this question how many term is not there. So because he is asking to find whether 0 will be there or not, so we don't know. Maybe 0 is 10th term or 20th term or 100th term or 1 lakh term, like that. So we don't know n value, so keep it as it is, an only. Equals to a means first term. Here first term is 22 plus n value we don't know, into D, common difference. So second term is 19 minus first term is 22. 19 minus 22, it is minus 3. So common difference is minus 3. These numbers are in descending order, so definitely the difference will be negative only. Now, in the question, he clearly mentioned that is 0 a term or not. So, number 0 is there or not there. That 0 we need to substitute in the place of an. Not in the place of n. Keep this in mind. It is completely in the place of an because nth term. So, 0 is there or not there. Okay, now let us simplify this. This plus 22 I'll bring to the left side, then it will become obviously minus 22. Minus 22 is equals to n minus 1 into minus 3. Now this minus 3 also I'll take to this side, then it will become division. So minus 22 divided by minus 3 is equals to n minus 1. Now check clearly whether this is simplified or not. Of course, in 3 table 22 won't come. If it comes also, it comes in the decimal. We need not to take decimal because first term, second term, third term, fourth term, like that only will be there. But 4.2 term, 4.7 terms, 5.3 terms, that decimal number of terms won't be there. Always the terms will be natural numbers only. So here 22 is not exactly divisible by 3. So the number 0 is not a term of the given progression. Next question. This is one of the important questions again. How many 2-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 3? Let us check now. 2-digit numbers we want. So 2-digit numbers means they will start from 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 till 99. These all are 2-digit numbers. But in this case, we want only the numbers which are divisible by 3 only. First number 10. 10 is not divisible by 3. 11 is also not divisible by 3. So, first number which is divisible by 3 is 12. 12, comma. Now, he is asking the numbers which are divisible by 3, right? So, keep on adding 3. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. And so on. Then what about the last digit? Here last 2 digit is 99. Is 99 divisible by 3? Of course, yes. So last digit is, last number is 99 only. In case if 99 is not divisible means we need to check 98, then 97, then 96, like that we need to move from back. Okay, now 12 is A or A1. Then what about the common difference? Common difference is equals to A2 minus A1, right? A2 is 15 minus A1 is 12. So common difference is 3. Next, what is an then? Last term is given, that is nth term, 99. Okay, now let us take the nth term formula. an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. An is 99, which is equals to a value is 12 plus n value we don't know into common difference is 3. Let us simplify this. Taking plus 12 to the left side, then it will become minus 99 minus 12 equals to n minus 1 into 3. 99 minus 12, 87, which is equals to n minus 1 into 3. Now take 3 to the left side, then it will become division. So 87 divided by 3 equals to n minus 1. 3 ones are 3 29s are. So we get n minus 1 equals to 29. Take minus 1 to the right side, then it becomes plus 1. So n is equals to 29 plus 1. Then what will be the n value? 29 plus 1 is 30. So it means in the given progression, 30th term is 38 2-digit numbers are there completely. 38 2-digit numbers are there which are divisible by number 3. Check whether the given numbers are GP or not. So GP means we need to go with the ratio. So first question is 2, 6, 18 and so on. 2, 6, 18 and so on. This is first term a1 and this is second term a2 and this is third term a3. So second term divided by first term. So second term is 6 divided by first term is 2. 6 divided by 2, it is nothing but 3. The same way third term divided by second term. Third term a3 divided by a2. a3 is 18 divided by a2 is 6. 18 divided by 6, it is 3. So here common ratio, that is R, is same. So this is GP, geometric progression. Next, second question. 5, 10, 20, 40 and so on. 5, 10, 20, 40 and so on. Let us check this now. Second term divided by first term, 10 divided by 5, nothing but 2. The same way, third term divided by second term, 20 divided by 10, also 2 only. Here common ratio is the same, so this is also in GP. Next, third question. 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on. 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on. Let us check it. Second term by first term, 10 by 5, nothing but 2. Third term by second term, 15 divided by 10 is 1.5. Here ratio is 2 and here ratio is 1.5. Both are completely different, so this is not in GP. Next, find the seventh term of the GP 3, 12, 48. Here also in the question itself he mentioned clearly that the given series is geometric progression. So we need not to prove it again. In case if it is not given, definitely we need to prove it as a GP. Okay, let us check then. This is A1 or A simply. Then what about the common ratio, that is R? Second term divided by first term. So R is equals to 12 by 3. 4 it is. So now what is the formula for this? That is an equals to a into r power n minus 1. This is the formula. So n means n means which term he is asking? Seventh term, right? So a7 equals to a value how much then? 3 into r value is 4, power n value is 7 minus 1. So it's equals to 3 into 4 power 7 minus 1, 6. So we will get the answer as 3 into 4 power 6, how much then? 4 into 4, 16, into 4, 64, 64 into 4, 256, 256 into 4, 1024. So 1024 into 4, 4096. 4096. So 3 times 4096, it's nothing but 12,288. So the seventh term in the given geometric progression is 12,288. Next question is, we have an AP 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. Find sum of 22 terms. This is some related questions are not there in the GP. They are only there in AP according to our textbook. So what is the formula first of all? Sum of n terms of AP Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So yes, n means how many terms he is asking? 22 terms is equals to n again 22 divided by 2 into a means first term. Here first term is 2 plus n means again 22 terms, 22 minus 1 into, then what about the common difference? Second term minus first term. Here second term is 4 minus 2, nothing but 2. Okay, let us simplify this. 2 1s are 2 11s are 11 into 2 2s are 4 plus 22 minus 1, 21 into 2. If you simplify further, 11 times 4 plus 21 2s are 42. which is equals to 11 into 4 plus 42, 46. So 11 into 46, it is 506. So sum of 22 terms in the given arithmetic progression is 506. Find the distance between the given 2 points 3, 4 and minus 1, 3. So what is the formula for finding the distance between the given 2 points? Under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So in the given question, if you observe the points, this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So let us substitute now. Under root x2 is minus 1 minus x1 is 3 whole square plus y2 is 3 minus y1 is 4 whole square. Under root minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 whole square plus 3 minus 4, it is minus 1 whole square. Still if we simplify further, under root minus 4 whole square is 16 plus minus 1 whole square is 1. So under root 16 plus 1, 17. Root 17 units. Next, find the midpoint of the line segment joining the points 3, 4 and 4, 0. So the formula to find the midpoint is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is x1 y1, x2 y2. Let us substitute now. X1 is 3 plus x2 is 4 divided by 2, y1 is 4 plus y2 is 0 divided by 2. If you simplify, 3 plus 4, 7 by 2, 4 plus 0, 4 by 2. So simplification is possible, means we need to do. In the first case, 7 by 2 we cannot simplify. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. So answer is 7 by 2, 2. Next, find the centroid of the triangle whose vertices are 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 4. So what is the centroid formula then? x1 plus x2 plus x3 whole divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 whole divided by 3. So what are these x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 then? x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Let us substitute now. In this, x1 is 1 plus x2 is 2 plus x3 is 3 whole divided by 3, y1 is 1 plus y2 is 2 plus y3 is 4 whole divided by 3. Let us simplify this. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 divided by 3, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7 divided by 3. Here 3 ones are 3 twos are. So the centroid will be 2, 7 by 3. Next one, find the slope of the given points 2, 3 and 4, 6. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. So what is the slope formula? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So here y2 value is 6 minus y1 is 3 whole divided by x2 is 4 minus x1 is 2, which is equals to 6 minus 3, 3 divided by 4 minus 2, 2.